The last and the 14th responsibility of women is to explain the law of love and compassion. Mothers know more about love than anybody else in humanity. The heart of the mother embraces the entire existence, just like the heart of the soldier, the heart of the warrior. She intuitively feels that she is one with the creative principle in the universe, and in her best moments, you see her identified with that principle in bliss and ecstasy, in giving all that she has and is. If you do not reprogram her, her love is for all. There's no division in her love, and her love is to light the fires of striving in all whom she meets. The mother feels one with the love that makes the trees bloom. The flowers radiate their fragrance, the birds sing, the rivers flow, the oceans roar, the sun rise, and the stars shine. She knows that there is no true joy, no true creativity, no true success except through love. All joy and all pain sound an echo in her heart. That is why she is the dispenser of love and compassion. Imagine a woman being the expression of love in her home or in any place where she is found. Imagine what a stream of joy will flow there. How much healthier and brighter will be her children. How much more peaceful will be her husband, her spouse, her boss, and everyone working with her. She will dispel hatred. She will spread tolerance, forgiveness, and right human relations. She will increase goodwill. She will build bridges of understanding and cooperation. She can do all these things because she knows the value of life and the value of each human being. She's naturally prepared to share her life and sacrifice it for those who she loves. This 14th responsibility to explain the law of love and compassion actually synthesizes all her responsibilities. A woman is equal to her heart, as the heart is to the body of a man. So the mother is to the world. If she really recognizes this reality, she has a tremendous responsibility to be a heart, a source of compassion on earth. You can imagine if a woman really protects this right, really emphasizes compassion in her home, in her relationships with her children and husband, her relationships to society, to the nation, to humanity. She will promote a new life in the world. Compassion is more elevated and deeper than love, for compassion is inclusive. It has no separative elements in it. Compassion is all unifying. If women really emphasize compassion in all the relationships, what great changes would evolve in the world. When a child abuses a bird, cat, dog, or any living thing, a mother, because of her compassion, instructs the child why he must not hurt or kill these things. She explains that every time he kills, every time he distorts, or every time he hurts and destroys, he's not behaving compassionately. If the woman extends this idea to humanity and nations and emphasizes this relationship in our politics and religions, a great change will happen in the world, because compassion is the root of understanding. H.P. Blavatsky, a great woman, of the 19th century said, "The very nature of compassion is harmony. Whenever there is compassion within yourself, within your family, or nation, or group, then there is harmony. Compassion fosters beauty, harmony, and harmlessness. That is the great beauty of a mother, to teach children the real essence of harmlessness, beauty, and harmony. To have compassion means to have a love that is not limited to your physical or emotional sentiments, no by partial intentions or conditions. It is limitless. It is love for the sake of the life of every atom, every cell, of every life form. It is all-inclusive love, not only of humanity, but of everything that exists. Compassion is a love that really harmonizes. If you consider love at the present stage of human understanding, it is only partial in our minds. You say, "I love my country," but actually you are telling me that there are other countries you do not love. That is not compassion. Compassion is love for all. In India, many spiritual groups worship the Mother, the World Mother. The World Mother is the principle of compassion. The heart of woman can respond to the needs of all life forms if it is kept free from separativeness and crystallizations. The heart of the woman even senses the pulse of the life forms of vegetable, animal, human, and superhuman forms. Because of her compassion, she achieves great heights of understanding the life. Through compassion, she initiates herself into the greater states of awareness. A conscious woman. Conscious women. This is what is needed in our social, economic, and political worlds. The New Age woman will teach through all the avenues of human endeavor one great subject. The value of life is the great subject. She is going to find out how to change this distorted world into a family of nations in which human life is not wasted. She will make sure that right conditions prevail to ensure that the coming generation will be able to create a new culture, a new civilization based on the principles of purity, beauty, and love. Women of the world hold our destiny in their hands. Let their strength increase year after year. As I end this writing, I am remembering a beloved friend of mine. It was during the Great War, and he was dying of burns all over his body. "Is it possible," he whispered to me, "to see my mother?" "Your mother has been told, and we are waiting for her. I want to live until my mother comes." The boy's mother came after traveling for 2 days. Her son was still alive, but in great pain and suffering. His mother was a very beautiful woman. In dignity and solemnity, she entered the room and went over to her son. She put his head on her heart and said, "I'm here. Mother, I waited for you to tell you how much I love you." "I know." And he passed away. Through my tears, I was watching her. It seemed to me that she was hugging all children of the world. In my suffering for both of them, I went over to her and put my hand on her shoulder and said, "Do not let us die anymore. She looked at me with big, tearful eyes and said, "We must not fail in the future." This was a promise for me, and I wanted, in my own way, to remind her of her great promise for coming generations.